So I got a question asked about the RC-600 and on the manual. On page 9 of the manual, it says a little bit about customization and how you can change these buttons. What it shows is instead of having what it says on the tin, as I normally say, it shows the buttons in a different configuration. And it says, if you want to do this, download the parameter guide. It doesn't really show you how to do it. So after someone specifically asked me, how do you do this? I thought it's worth actually making a video so it can show you guys. So it shows button 1 as record play and button 2 as stop, but then it shows button 3 as tap tempo, and then buttons 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the tracks. So it's tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that way you can select the track, hit record, select another track, hit record. Actually going back to like an RC-50 where you select the track, hit record, and then select the track and stop it. So what I've done is on one of my memories, I've actually got one called page 9 setup. And as you can see right now, the colors have changed and it's gone dramatically different. So let me step you through this. As it says on the manual, it's got record, play, and stop here. The tap tempo, as you can see, is married with the orb, and you can see it's flashing away, no problem. It even flashes red when it's on bar 1, beat 1. So this is green because it's track 1 and track 1 is selected. You can see the little circle there. If I went to track 4, for example, you can see it's 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So let me just bring a quick loop in just to show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you how we created this. So there we go. Okay, so quick loop, but just wanted to show you turning things on and off and also using the tracks. Now I only ended up using 5 out of the 6, but it just shows you how I can use it in this format. So for example, if I press this one and you can see there, I hit record play, it records play onto that track, and you can stop it independently when you're on that one. If I'm on this one and hit stop, it's gonna stop track 5. So it's really, really useful in that respect because you've got loads of control. We're all on one mode, you don't have to change the modes whatsoever, and it's really quick to just get things down. Now there's lots of customization that you can do, and I'm going through all of that on my RC-600 loop station course, which I'm currently filming. Whilst I'm filming the course and getting it ready for you, you can actually get a discount. So there's a link underneath this video which gives you a direct link to the checkout page for the RC-600 loop station course with 25% off. To put that into context, it's actually cheaper than booking me for 90 minutes. minutes. But you're going to get loads of content. We're going to go right from the very beginning all the way through to some really advanced setups. Now, once the course goes live, that discount will expire. And have a look at the link for my brand new course. And I'm looking to have the course ready by the end of this month, which if you're watching this in the past is July of 2022. So let me show you how I made this. What we need to do is go into menu, go across one, and you're going to go into control funk. And we're going to go onto mode 1. And we're just going to play with mode 1. That's all we need to play with today. So we go mode 1. And we're going to start with the very first pedal, which is pedal number 1. Think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So pedal 1. When we go into pedal 1, instead of being record play for a specific track, it's record play for the current track. So you can see here it's now set as current track, and I've got it down as record play 2. That way I can hold to undo if I want to. Obviously, if you just push it a second time, it's going to automatically go into overdub mode. The next one is pedal 2, so therefore we need that to be a stop for current track. So current track play stop 2. So I've got that as play stop 2. You can change it over if you want to, obviously just play stop 1, 2, or just current track stop. That's it. So I've got it down as play stop 2. That way I can do undo and clear. Pedal 3 is pretty self-explanatory. You can see it flashing away there. It's tap tempo. And then if you hold down, you can do tempo revert. So if you had something like a breakdown and you want to slow it down and then bring it back again for the chorus, you can do. Pedals 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got to remember this. So pedal 4, if we go into it now, is current track number. Now, it doesn't tell you anything else, but what we need to do is you need to click the little right arrow here. And then if we go across one, what track is this? So if you click it down, the minimum value is track 1, the maximum value is track 1. This tells it to only play around with track 1, and that's it. If we go to pedal 5, it's current track number again. So all of these are current track number, and all you're doing is moving across and changing this one to track 2, changing pedal 6 over to track 3, changing pedal 7, again track number, current track number, over to track 4. Pedal number 8, again, current track number is track 5. And finally, pedal number 9, current track number is track 6. If you've got the RC-600 set to per memory, like I have, just remember to write that to the memory, and that way it's saved on that specific memory only. Now, downsides. Downsides are, with this specific setup, without adding anything extra, you can't get to the other modes. There's no way of going track select because you've got no button for track select, which also means you can't access the effects. So you'd need to find a way to do that, either with things like an external pedal, like an FS6 or FS7 pedal, or a MIDI pedal. Now, the other thing you haven't got as well is you haven't got an all start stop. So if you want to stop everything at the end, you can't. Now, what I would do in my scenario here, I was kind of tweak this a little bit. I don't really use the tap tempo. When you record your first loop in, it kind of sets the tempo anyway, as long as you get your timing right. So I would actually change that to all start stop. So to do that, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go into menu again, go across one to control funk, mode 1, pedal 3, and instead of being tap tempo, I'm going to change this to all start stop. Now with all start stop, you got a couple of options. You got all start stop 1, which is just all start stop. All start stop 2 also has, if you hold it down, it will clear the actual track, or if you want to double tap it, you can clear it as well. I tend to have it on all start stop 2, that way I can all start stop it, and if I do want to clear it, I can just hold it down. Now the quick thing I'm bringing to people's attention is the brand new button that's on YouTube. Underneath the like and the subscribe and all that jazz, there is a heart with a $ through, and it's called a super thanks. It's on every video that I've done. It's a little bit like tipping a YouTuber to say thank you, a little bit more than obviously just a thumbs up. And if you found massive value out of this video or any of the videos that I do, that super thanks is there to say thank you. Things like that keep this channel going and keep the channel alive. So for those who have already done that, thank you so very much. So let me know if you like this setup that's on page 9 of the manual. Do you use it at all? Have you changed anything on the RC-600? Let me know in the comments section below. And have a look at the link for my brand new course, which has that discount on it. But you better move fast, as I say, because once the course is ready, that discount will expire. Now, if you want to see my overview of the RC-600, I have a playlist of all the different videos I've done so far, and that playlist is there.